Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today the time has finally arrived. We are getting into Squid Game Season 3, Episode 1. Is Ji-han gonna make it out, or is Frontman gonna be proven correct? I think that's maybe what it's gonna come down to, but we'll see.
Yeah, look, they gave us a hot ending to Season 2, and I mean hot. I can't wait to see what this final season brings. This has been such a fun ride. I can't wait to get to it.
Yeah, the answer didn't have any answers for whatever illness he has, so
Looks like
he's not.
your stomach called it quits.
Looks like the answer stomach called it quits. So no answer, at least for this one. Who knows about the next one? But hopefully he is here later on. But for now, it's just us three for Season 3. Haha. Let's go! Well, we are in the final episode, so why not just pop everybody, huh?
제발 살려주세요. 제 딸이 많이 아픕니다.
The oblique.
Sounds like an oblique.
살고 싶으면 내 말 들어.
246번 탈락.
Here we go.
Keys and knives.
가져가.
No, there's that.
The old cross on the...
어색하게.
어차피 죽을 놈들 단계로 살 수 있는 사람들 살리는 게 뭐가 나쁜 건가 싶더라고.
잘 생각했어. 지금이라도 깨달았으니까 다행이네.
너 구경 좀 시켜줘.
Don't ask too much too soon.
작업실.
거긴 왜?
이미 한배를 탄 사이 아니야. 그럼 서로 비밀이 없어야지.
Leverage.
This is odd. They're walking in with the casket.
Yeah.
God, it's weird after how aggressive that last episode of Season 2 was. You feel like there's less people left than what they're showing here.
Yeah.
Still got a lot of people left.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't go.
They didn't go. Yeah. It was a relatively small portion of the crew.
지금 뭐야?
살아있어요. 도와주세요. 침대로 옮겨야겠어요.
God, it's great seeing the glory now, and now seeing him in here, it's like double exposure. I love it.
선생님, 살았네. 살았어.
Sure is.
정신이 좀 드세요?
Pretty far from all right.
다른 사람들은요?
Yeah, they're not coming back.
정배 씨는요?
He's also not coming back.
잘 봐. 네 영웅놀이의 결과.
Yep, there you go. Your little hero game. Yeah, it's reliving it all again. I mean, there's still a lot of people there to save if they choose it.
All right.
Oh, they're going to load up the piggy bank.
밤사이 35명의 탈락자가
35.
발생하여 지금까지 적립된 총 상금은 396억, 1인당 상금은 이제 다음
660
게임의
million.
속행 여부를 묻는 재투표를
Oh, here comes the vote.
왜 나만 살려둔 거야? 왜 날 안 죽였어? 대답해!
You want him to learn a lesson.
그러니까 그냥 날 죽여!
So it's about $484,000 US each. I mean, which that's big. That's life changing. Now you're talking serious life changing money for people. Huge. Not that it wasn't before, but now it's like big time.
일단 항구로 다시 돌아왔습니다.
Snake in the grass.
다시 나갈 계획입니다. 게임이 끝날 때까지는 절대로 이 섬을 찾게 해서는 안 돼.
Until
Just keep
The game's
driving
over.
around in circles.
혹시 상황이 나빠지면 어떡하죠? 다 죽여.
Oh,
형사도 같이.
wow. Moody the detective, my own brother.
슬슬 때까지 투표 의사를 밝히지 않으면 기권으로 처리하겠습니다.
you gonna uncuff him then?
둘,
Maybe he just says it.
456번은 투표를 포기했으므로 기권으로 다음 448번 투표해 주세요.
Well, he was all in on that plan, so now he feels absolutely defeated.
Yeah, all the loss of life for his plan that ended up not working.
It maybe feels like he doesn't deserve to have a vote. Like, why should I get to have any say in anything after what just happened?
눈치 보지 말고 프리스타일로 하세요. 편하게.
Yeah, the people who voted to go, they don't care anymore. They outnumber clearly. I mean, they showed that shot for a reason. And their leader right there is not saying anything.
No.
새롭고 민주적인 투표 결과에 따라 내일 다음 게임을 속행하겠습니다.
Wow, super lopsided this time.
What's the game gonna be?
How did it get so lopsided?
Well, everybody that wanted to quit went on the mission
Oh,
and then got
I mean, it's
got taken out.
this guy.
456번. 혹시 이게 다 당신 작전이었어? 사람들 꼬셔서 데리고 나가서 한꺼번에 싹 다 죽인 거지?
Oh, that could
Oh,
see that.
싹 죽여준 덕분에 돈도 쌓이고 투표도 쉽게 이기고.
there it is. There it is.
저 내립시다.
Oh, yeah, you guys just enjoy because there's no way y'all are getting out of this.
내가 말했지? 네가 여기 온 건 네 뜻이 아니라고. 네 머리 위에 앉아있는 그 원혼들이 널 끌고 온 거라고.
Oh, you're going down too.
Easy there, witch doctor.
She's going down
just
too.
Relax. You hear that?
Well,
Oh, she said it.
그 소리는 점점 더 커질 테니까 죽는 순간까지 그 비명 소리를 듣게.
no, I'm sure he will.
Her death's going to be satisfying too. Oh, jeez.
I don't think Ji-han's making it out of this season.
Well, the deck is stacked against him right now.
Well, and he barely recovered when he won legitimately first season.
상태가 어때? 물고 건질 수 있겠어.
Some good bits.
Just in time.
괜찮아. 걱정하지 마. 11번도 이제 우리 편이야.
Oh, she's gonna take out everybody.
That's what I'm thinking.
11번인데 했어? 씨발 지금까지 너
I love how they showed it.
얼마인 줄 알아?
시간 없어. 배달 시간 맞추려면 빨리 해야 돼.
Have to move fast to make it on time, so they're going to be rushing here.
그럼 우리 11번의 선물 한번.
There we go.
Here we go!
칼 내려놔.
Oh, she didn't pull it. Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
Why did you think you could just get away with it? So he's not gone.
Oh,
nice.
knee.
There you go.
He sure is.
Turn around and finish your dude.
내가 왜 북에서 내려왔는지 아니? 너 같은 중대장놈 대가리.
Oh.
Put this piece. Yes!
There we go.
Got what was coming, especially with all that bullshit he
Yep.
did last.
No half
Two.
measures.
Well, that was well deserved for what he did in season 2.
나 이놈들은 한패가 아니야. 돈 준다길래 소개받고 온 거야.
이 사람 못 살리면 너도 죽어.
No pressure.
Good thing I shot him in the oblique, so it's easy for you to
That was like an outer oblique
Yeah.
shot too. Oh,
Thanos.
Down to my last 5.
I can't believe Thanos' shit is still here.
What a legend. Thanos, he was great.
Water and 2 rolls. Is that what that is?
That's what it looks like. Or potatoes.
Are those
maybe.
like yams? Like purple yams?
Oh, I'm worried about her.
Yep.
이제 선생님 조금이라도 드셔요. 예?
He's not feeling it.
선생님이 우리 다 살리려고 그런 거. 나쁜 놈들을 혼내주고 다 끝내려고 그런 거.
죄송해요. 제가 어떻게든 탄창을 가지고 갔어야 했는데.
Just counted on the wrong guy, that's all.
Dude, they didn't stand a chance regardless.
No.
대호 씨 때문인데.
So they shouldn't feel guilty, but they don't know that.
저기 대호 씨가 탄창 챙겨서 나가려다가 그냥 주저앉아 버리더라고요. 현주 씨가 와서 그거 가져가려고 했을 때는 이미
산 사람은 살아야죠. 안 그래요? 꼭 챙겨 드세요. 어? 이제 목 막히니까 물도 꼭 드시고.
Yeah, he's messed up.
He's the only one that knows that it's one
person.
One person makes it out.
Unless by some miracle they vote.
I love the way they use the music to create such tension. Like untraditional sounds too, you know, just different stuff
That was interesting that he gave him that kind of look. At the end of the day, it didn't matter. Frontman had it all planned out.
He did.
형, 앉으면 한잔 하면서 잠깐 얘기 좀 할까 해서.
네, 들어오세요. 아니요, 괜찮습니다.
그래.
네, 무슨 얘기요? 말씀하세요.
What do you want to talk about?
박 선장 말이야. 전에 그 황 형사가 물에 빠졌을 때 구해줬다 그랬지?
왜요?
그 밖에서 뭔가 소리가 나서 내가 나가봤다 그랬잖아?
네, 선장님도 무슨 소리를 들었다고.
그런가 보다 했는데 근데 그때 박 선장이 이 손에 뭘 들고 있는 것 같더라고.
뭘요?
드라이버.
최이사, 나야 박 선장.
드라이버요?
어둡긴 했어도 분명히 봤어. 드라이버를 들고 있는 거.
아니 뭔가 이상해서 무기가 될 만한 걸 들고 나왔었어.
On a boat
On
where
a
it's all
boat?
people you know?
Yeah, that's what he's gonna say.
박 선장님이 드론 기사 실종이랑 관계가 있다고 생각하시는 거예요?
Yes.
촉이 좀 좋은 편이거든. 근데 그 박 선장 그 사람 뭔가 좀 껄쩍지근한데.
He's got his own little quinstinks.
지난 몇 년간 그 섬 찾는 걸 도와주신 분이에요.
For years.
Yeah.
For years.
어떻게 했다 뭐 생각하는 게 아니고 그냥 좀 느낌이 세야.
오늘 밤에 최 이사님도 드론 기사랑 같이 술 드셨죠?
아니 아 근데 많이는 아니고 그냥 조금.
내일 새벽에 출항이에요. 그만 돌아가서 주무세요. 그리고 내일부터 배 위에선 술 금지입니다.
No more drinking on the boat. We're out there to work. Hired
Oh,
guns.
he's only been helping me out for years. We've just been doing circles for years. God, he's fixated on him now.
He didn't even sleep all night.
Nope.
Oh, shit. Just sat there and stared the whole time.
You know what you did. What you didn't do.
I know what kind of man you are. You were made for this.
네 번째 게임이 시작됩니다. 진행 요원의 안내에 따라 이동해 주시기 바랍니다.
Oh, what's it gonna be? What's the game?
대장님, VIP들이 도착했습니다.
Let's see what kind of interesting VIPs we have.
Everyone's going to see what they tried to do now.
Yep. In the aftermath.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
여러분들이 보시는 건 자유롭고 민주적인
Oh, wow.
Oh, my.
투표를 거부하고 폭력적인 방법으로 게임을
It's a democratic process of voting.
이 세계의 공정하고 평등한 게임의 법칙을 파괴하려는 어떠한 이성적인 행위들도
Dude, is he going to go after him?
않을 것이며 엄정한 법
That's the look he's given.
협조해 주시는 참가자 여러분께 다시 한번
Now, is it going to be a game we know, or is it going to be brand new?
네 번째 게임에 오신
Well, looks brand new to me.
이번 게임은
I was hoping it'd be the bridge. The bridge is still one of my favorites.
게임을 시작하기에 앞서 줄을 선정하겠습니다. 앞에 놓인 추첨기에서 공을 뽑아주시기 바랍니다.
I used to love the old gumball machines.
Used to. Lost the feel for them.
Yeah, they lose their flavor too quick.
They seem a little dirty as you get older, don't they? How long's this gum been sitting in this ball for? Okay, I bet there's bowling alleys in the U.S. that have gumballs that have been sitting there for 20 years.
Probably.
Yeah. So is this going to be red versus blue? Oh, I can't wait. I know. I'll just shut up and take it in.
Oh, you're very perceptive there.
Well, you don't know. It could have numbers inside because they look like they open up. So.
Oh.
Ooh, right in the neck.
던짓하면 죽어.
Can't use the by the elbow?
I think you get a better gravity feed if you do the neck. Yeah, don't like watching that.
이번 게임은 숨바꼭질
Hide and seek.
출구를 찾아 탈출하거나 숨어서 빨간 팀에게 잡히지 않으면 통과입니다. 빨간 팀은 게임장 안에 숨은 파란 팀을 30분 내에 찾아내서 죽이면 통과입니다.
Oh, we are losing half.
Oh, shit.
빨간 팀은 파란 팀을 찾아내서 죽여야
The red team must find the blue.
탈락입니다.
저 사람들이 우리를 죽인다고요?
Yeah.
With what?
Fist of Fury, Dave.
Yeah, a little thunder and lightning.
Oh, no. Are they going to... and
Everybody's on opposing sides.
We got to kill the blue team.
게임장에 있는 문들의 열쇠입니다. 통과하실 수 있습니다. 다시 잠글 수 없습니다.
저쪽은 어디 숨을 수도 있고 열쇠로 탈출할 수 있으면 이게 너무 유리한 거 아닙니까? 맞아.
더 유리하네.
거기다 우린 저 인간들을 죽여야 되는 거죠.
Well, if they fail, they get taken out.
그래, 이거는 말이 안 되지.
Oh, since when has any of this been fair?
사람을 어떻게 맨손으로 죽입니까?
저희도 여러분의 우려를 충분히 이해하고 있습니다. 그래서 빨간 팀 여러분께도
Small
my.
gift.
It's gonna be a knife. It's gonna be very personal.
Yeah.
Or maybe what about a hammer? So it's got to be blunt. What's your guess,
I'm gonna say knives.
Dave?
Screwdriver or something. Knife. Mini sword.
That's
Oh, just the guy to have it too. Good lord.
받으신 칼로 파란 팀을 공격하시면 됩니다. 하지만 빨간 팀이 서로를 공격하는 것은
red team can't go after each other.
방패라도 줘야 되는 거 아닙니까? 저쪽은 칼 주고 우린 맨몸으로
Find the door.
다니라는 겁니까?
맞아요. 우리도 뭐라도 줘야죠. 그렇지. 이거 달라.
Keys and knives.
이들은 열쇠로 문 열고 그냥 나가면 되잖아.
Yeah, exactly.
형님 그런 거 잘 하시잖아요. 쥐새끼처럼 숨는 거.
게임을 시작하기 앞서 여러분께 운명을 바꿀 기회를
Oh, what's this?
마음에 들지
Switch
않는 분이
sides.
계시면 게임이 시작되기 전에 상대팀
Trade.
교환하시면 됩니다. 하지만 게임이 시작된 후에는 상대와 교환하는 행위가 엄격히 부디 신중하게 선택하시길 바랍니다.
Oh, no, don't look. Oh my. I hope this is just
He wants
classic.
that chance.
I hope it's a misdirection.
Back to the boat.
Leaving us in some high tension moments.
그래. 새로 드론 날려줄 친구야. 잘 부탁합니다. 어렵게 구한 사람이니까 다들 잘 대해주고. 감사합니다.
He's like, God damn it, another guy I have to take out.
운전기부터 입으셔.
Oh, look at those heavy duty life jackets. I haven't seen them like that with the collar like that.
지금 출발해.
황영, 먼저 출발해. 난 못 가.
Good call.
Yeah.
내가 여기서 뭐 좀 알아볼 게 있어.
설마 아직도 그 얘기예요?
내 촉이 웬만하면 틀린 적이 없거든.
He's always trusted his gut.
그때까지 황영도 박 선장 그놈 조심해.
최 회사님.
자 이제 출발합시다.
He's gonna find something.
Bloody screwdriver.
Nope.
This guy wasn't smart enough to throw the screwdriver overboard. You might need it.
Might.
If you find a screwdriver that's got blood all the way up to the handle, what else would that be?
아니 어째 갑자기 여기까지 오셔갖고는 못 온다고 아침부터 불러내고 그래요.
큰형님이 죽었어.
큰형님이 죽었다고요? 어찌다가요?
말하자면 길어.
아니 큰형님이 죽었는데 어째서 연락을 안 해요? 에? 내가 아무리 고향 내려와서 소 짓고 산다고.
그런 게 아니라 그러니까 이게 너 이거 가위바위보 하나 빼기 알지?
Gotta go tell him exactly what happened.
그래. 형님이 그걸 딱 뺐으면 된.
Didn't do it.
아니다. 어디 가서 해장국이나 한 그릇 하자.
아니 뭔 말을 하다 말아요
Hangover
형님.
soup.
그래갖고요.
시동 걸어. 가면서 얘기해줄게.
아니 뭔 말이요 그것이. 가위바위보다가 그게 사람이 움직이고요. 예?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
이 용공 선녀만이 너희들을 생명의 길로 인도할 수 있어. 난 여기서도 이미 저 안의 길이 다 보여.
Oh, this is her episode. She's gone this episode, boys.
You think so? I don't know.
내 손을 잡고 이끌어 주신다.
We're gonna lose a lot of people. I know that.
민스야, 너 사람 죽여봤어? 야, 시간이 없어. 못하겠으면 지금 빨리 파란 조끼랑 바꿔. 너 숨는 거 존나 잘하잖아. 민수야, 내가 어젯밤에 너 존나 찾아댕겼거든. 네가 안 보이더라고. 어디 숨어 있었어? 내가 그렇게 무서웠어? 잘했어. 잘 숨었어. 그 씨발년은 지가 무슨 원더우먼인 줄. 봤어? 아, 이 새끼 봤나 보네. 봤네. 근데 씨발 지 새끼 마냥 숨어가지고 구경한 거야?
Yep, he had the view up top.
지금 눈빛 너무 좋아. 이 눈빛 그대로 들어가가지고, 응? 너도 해버려. 타노스 개 씨바 새끼 뒤지고 우리 팀 다 뒤지고 지금 너랑 나밖에 안 남았거든. 너 뒤지면 내가 많이 외로울 것 같아. 그러니까 이번엔 용기를 좀 내, 민수야.
You can do it, my bro, 민수. 민수. 오케이, 민수.
준이야, 나랑 바꿔. 네가 열쇠 가지고 가. 그래야 우리 둘 다 살 수 있어.
신경 꺼.
Dude.
내일은 내가 알아서 해.
Take care of myself.
하고 있을 거 뻔한데.
나에 대해서 다 아는 척하지 마.
다른 건 몰라도 그건 알아. 너 사람 못 죽여.
Oh, I don't like this setup either.
그 칼 나한테 줘.
No, don't do it.
내가 최대한 빨리 한 명 탈락시키고 너 찾아갈게. 너랑 아이 지켜줄게, 준이야.
넌 사람 죽이는 게 쉬워?
나는 다 죽일 수 있어.
이 아이 지키려면 나도 뭐든지 할 수 있어.
That's probably what you should have gone with instead of the money.
네가 나를 죽여. 게임 시작되면 너 찾아갈 테니까.
You can't have her do that to you, though.
여기서 나가. 그럼 너랑 아이는 살 수 있잖아.
Well, to the next round anyway.
All right. We know what the voting looks like now.
내가 다른 파란 옷이랑 바꿔 입고 손 붙잡고.
엄마, 무릎도 안 좋잖아. 게임장에 들어가면 저 칼든 놈들이 눈에 불을 켜고 쫓아. 우리 둘 다 죽어.
네가 어떻게 이걸로 살인을? 넌 어릴 적부터 동네 애들이랑 싸워도 맨날 바보처럼 저 터지고 들어왔어.
Well, he's changing.
Life is on the line. It's either.
차가서 죽일 수 있어? 엄마야말로 아버지한테 맞으면서 한 번 반항도 못했잖아.
Oh, that's.
저 혹시 저랑 바꾸실 수 있으시?
He's got other plans.
Yeah, he does. Oh, you didn't want to talk shit to him there.
Didn't realize that was you there.
Yeah, you didn't want to talk shit to him there. Funny.
No, he didn't.
제가 끝까지 옆에서 지켜줄게요.
그쪽도 누굴 죽여야 되잖아요.
아, 그건 내가.
Oh, he's trying to get on the other team.
믿어주세요. 저 약속 꼭 지킬게요.
Sure he will. You can't trust anyone in these games.
Oh, and he knows Ji-hun's coming for him.
I don't think he knows yet, but he's concerned with the looks.
You sure he doesn't know? I'm pretty sure he knows.
Making that.
I'm trying to be giving him benefit of the doubt. You know, he's just concerned with like, I don't like how you're looking at me with those eyes right now.
Oh, we're not even gonna have to wait.
나한테 왜 이래요? 왜 자꾸 그렇게 쳐다보냐고요?
That's the look I wanted.
뭐 이렇게 된 게 전부 다 내 탓이라는 거예요? 내가 뭘 그렇게 잘못했는데? 우리 어차피 못 이겼다고요. 이딴 식으로 쳐다보지 마! 나 때문 아니라고! 당신 때문이야. 당신이 말한 그 말도 안 되는 작전 때문에 다 죽은 거야. 당신이 죽인 거라고, 씨발!
잠시 후 게임을 시작하겠습니다.
That's it.
Oh, that was intense.
Oh.
By the way, he definitely had a decent point of view.
Yeah. Have we had a game where they actually have to take out the other team in a game?
Well, we have
the marble.
Yeah, the marbles. Yeah, there's been some. Oh man, here we go.
Let's see what the arena looks like.
I'm nervous. Ah! Good luck, old man. They switched. Holy shit.
Well, that was the smart move.
엄마랑 여섯고 나가는겨. 어?
They are gonna rip our hearts out.
Well, I don't think we're gonna complete the game this episode.
No, it's almost over.
It's not gonna be a fast one where they do clip shots of stuff happening. All right,
switching.
Making the trade.
What?
Oh my.
꼭 찾으러 갈게.
Oh, come on. I don't trust that guy.
Why wouldn't you? For her? You mean? You really think he's gonna take out his kid?
No, it's not that he's gonna take. I just don't know that
he can do the job.
He can do the job. I didn't mean that he was gonna take her out. I just didn't mean that she's putting her life in his hands. Is what I mean. No, I didn't mean he's gonna come and fucking Jesus guy.
You need to clarify because that's what it sounds like.
I don't trust him to keep her alive. Is what I should have said.
2 minutes.
숨어있지만 말고 다들 흩어져서 출구를 찾아봅시다. 누구든 먼저 출구를 찾으면 소리를 질러서 어느 쪽인지 알려주는 겁니다.
우리가 꼭 여기서 살아나갑시다.
Oh, the singing.
That's probably how much time's left in the episode too.
Yeah, probably.
파란 조끼 놈들을 가만히 죽어줄까? 아니거든. 시발 죽어라고 반항할 거 아니야. 그러면 우리 둘이 같이 잡는 게 훨씬 더 유리할 거야.
Oh no.
할머니, 준희 씨. 저랑 같이 가요.
Oh good. Player 120 is gonna help.
Now I trust.
Yeah.
I
They
trust her
find
to
us.
protect him. Her to protect her. Now we got something.
Find the exit.
내가 너랑 같이 뭐
Let's go.
사자는 게 아니라 하룻밤 엔조이 하자고.
One night stand.
너 타노스 찌를 때 진짜 존나 멋있었어.
빨간 팀 입장하세요.
Oh, he agreed. Look at 4, 5, 6 back there.
And cut to black.
I don't like that look you got.
It's your fault. He finally made the turn.
Well, or is he talking to himself? That's a possibility.
It's like I said, still could be some misdirect going on here.
It could be some misdirection, but he looks awfully motivated.
Oh,
what
an interesting episode that one was, folks.
What a time to be back. And, it's so funny because in season 2, I know at least when I came into season 2, I was so excited about, okay, what kind of games are we going to have? Because for me, that was the wild part of season 1 was, well, first off, when you saw the trailer, at least when I saw the trailer for season 1, no idea what I was expecting, no idea what I was getting into, just that it was wild, right? And then after season 1, you're like, holy cow, they did all these crazy games. What's going to happen in season 2? And now into season 3, I was like, okay, are we going to maybe get a repeat? I hope not. And we didn't. We got something brand new where, to your point, Oak, aside from the marbles where you had to, I guess, win the marbles from your teammate however you could, that essentially sealed their fate. Now in here, you're not necessarily teamed up with anybody. You just have to go take out somebody in a different colored vest, which is going to be just wild. And I can't wait to see how this all plays out. Again, they did a little bit of that last season where they'd start a game and then not finish it. Whereas I think in season 1, you might have to correct me, but I thought they did one game per episode, or the game went all the way through to the finish in one episode. I believe that's how it went in the first season. But nonetheless, we're picking right up here. I love that they got right back into our story and picked right up. Our poor guys on the boat, they can't catch a break. They get like 3 minutes of screen time in total. It was so bad last season. Those poor guys were hardly on there.
I mean, but for this episode,
it
given the
served the
context,
purpose.
it felt like it was enough.
Yeah, it served the purpose.
Well, and considering how we got so little last season, I felt like they were like, well, here, half the episode's dedicated to them, so we can give you...
We'll catch you back up with them. But yeah, because that was almost a running joke we had here on the channel with season 2 is how little our mercenaries on the boat, how little screen time they got. But look, there's a lot of stuff going on here. I mean, does Ji-hun blame himself at the end when he says it's your fault? You could maybe think that because... the guy he was going after to take out, the gentleman that he blamed, did make a good point. He's like, hey, all these people died, but had we just taken out the people that were voting against us, then we could have voted to end the game and probably had a lot less loss of life. So he makes a point that in this world, in this fictional world of Squid Game, does have some merit to it. So look, Ji-hun's going through it, and wow, this is a side of him we really haven't seen, this level of motivation. And I'm just hoping that we lose, because I know we're losing some of our crew. I just hope it's minimum. And I have no idea what the finish could be to the season, how it's going to play out. I don't think Ji-hun makes it out of season 3, the finale here. I think his fate might be sealed on the island. And I only say that because the massive amount of grief he had from winning season 1, he could barely live with himself. And in that case, he didn't really have to get his hands dirty so much, so to speak. His friend kind of did the job for him there at the end. So, and he had a hard enough time with that. I can't imagine the level of guilt and remorse and everything that he's feeling right now, knowing that it was his plan to try to do what they were going to do that led to all these people getting taken out. So it's going to be just a wild season I think there's going to be so much to discuss when this is over, and I'm looking forward to this season.
Yeah, it feels like Ji-hun's anger, or rather his remorse, or whatever we want to call it, from the finale of season 2 has definitely turned into anger. I mean, he is laser focused on a mission, and it's interesting that the game that comes up next is a game where you get to go directly after an individual, which is going to be interesting because they have no idea where they're hiding, right? So what happens if Ji-hun comes up to somebody else in a blue vest? Does he do the job of what he's supposed to do for their team to win?
I can't imagine.
Or does he just go off somewhere else? Now, we don't really know. One thing that we don't know, of course, they showed them going into the arena. We don't know the scope of how big this place really is.
Yeah.
So when they're saying hide and seek, and you have this, this time where you got to try to hide to stay alive or find the exit, it's like, okay, well, are we talking as big as a football field, all these different rooms? Here, at the end, we saw multi-levels, people going upstairs. So how big of a space is it? Again, is he going to take somebody out just because those are part of the rules? I don't think that he's going to. I think he's looking for one person.
One person, yep.
One person, and that's it. And the other thing that's really interesting, even the people, because we saw they didn't get to choose red or blue. Of course, we get to choose the voting for continue or go, but they didn't get to choose red or blue. And you're putting a knife in people's hands and basically saying, okay, you have to end somebody else's life. I mean, that is really, really serious. And it's nothing, again, that we've really seen here before. There's been so many interesting games, and of course, again, marbles is the kind of the closest that I could think of. But even then, it wasn't at your.
I mean, maybe tug of war, but
your hand. Yes, tug. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about tug
But I
of
mean,
war. But even that's more team oriented, and it's my team against your team. It's significantly less personal. And look, the other thing that they did is they didn't give them revolvers, they gave them knives. And if you're anybody who watches true crime and stuff like that, they say, hey, knife crime is something that's a quote crime of passion. It's a very intimate, for lack of a better term, way to take somebody out. I mean, you're right there. So I just don't. I got to be honest. I don't know that a lot of people on the red team are going to be able to do it. I just don't feel like they're going to be able to do it. Are there some people who there's a lot of people on the blue team who I feel like could absolutely do it if they were on the red team. And, but I feel like this next episode is going to really, I feel like it's really going to be a gut wrencher. I also wanted to touch on, we had our player, 256, who took the oblique shot. He's getting a blood transfusion now. So the big question is, how do we actually get him out? That.
Yeah, we saw those scuba tanks, but that's not going to take you to the mainland.
How do we get him out? What's the next step here? This was interesting enough that, okay, we had a false bottom on in the crematory, and we knew that they were doing organ harvesting. So what's the next step? It's not like they're trying to get, a liver and a heart or some organs out in a cooler. You're trying to get an entire person out. So how does that work? So I have a lot of questions. A really solid start to season 3. I just to reiterate, I was satisfied enough with what they gave us for the boat captain and the crew looking for the island. I thought, okay, it felt really, really light last season, but they gave us a little bit more. And I think we're going to learn a little bit more about the captain, and I'm wondering how long it is until the detective gets some sort of information or finds some sort of clue that makes him think
He's
okay,
working with frontman.
Yeah, and how long did he say they've been working with him? 3-4 years? Isn't that what he said?
Yeah.
Dude's been running him astray for how long? How frustrating must that be? So, yeah, a really great start to season 3, man. How many do we have total?
5 more to go.
6 total. Wow.
5 more to go.
Pedal to the floor.
Yeah, so I can't imagine they're going to drag that out too far to give you my thoughts on your question on that, because there's only 5 episodes left. So I got to imagine that they're probably going to have the detective find something in the next 2 episodes, because I can't imagine they're not going to have some kind of decent involvement towards the end of the series here. Ji-hun, wow, is he operating on some anger now? The way you guys already know, because I already know you've already seen the episodes, but you're here with us on this to hear our thoughts. Probably, I'll give you my prediction for this one. I think right now in this moment, man, I'm going to die on the hill of misdirection. But at the end of the day, there's only one person making it out of this, and I got to believe it's Ji-hun. So we are going to be. We're going to lose a lot of people, and it's going to be brutal.
So you think Ji-hun's making it out?
I can't imagine that he doesn't. Well, at least final boss, we'll say, of Frontman versus Ji-han somehow, because otherwise, let's just play this wild hypothetical that's not going to happen, and I would be shocked if it did. Again, you already know the answers. Ji-han, if he were to get taken out in the next episode, in this wild hypothetical, what's the point of the series now? Because he's the man on the mission. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I just mean like the show, because Mason Quinn had brought up. I know Mason Quinn had brought up. I don't know if it's going to make the cut, but he had brought up. I don't think Ji-han's making it out of the season 3.
No.
And do you? I mean, does he make it out?
I don't know if he'll live or not. Give me one more episode to give you that.
All right.
But I think he's going to be the final player.
I think he makes it out. I think he makes it out and has some sort of bigger mission, you know?
Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, this could mentally break him to the point where maybe he becomes the new front man. Who knows?
Well, that would be wild.
You know,
and
that
then
would be wild. Or maybe, look, who knows? We've seen other movies where similar crazy-ish stuff has happened, and maybe he goes on a mission to shut down things like this globally. I don't know. You know, I'm just wondering
he's
if
already
he
failed this mission. He tried shutting it down.
Yeah, well, you know,
for the most part, at least
he's
up
gonna
till
have
now.
better plans.
Up till now, he's failed. I am curious though. I just can't wait to see what Ji-han's going to do in the next episode. Again, the way they did this and designed it, I want to believe that it's misdirection, but we'll see where it goes. As far as the detective and the captain, I'm glad they gave us more of their story a little bit, because I was kind of curious to see how they're going to intertwine it, considering they gave us very little, in my opinion, in season 2. And I'm glad the other guy is kind of on Captain Park there a little bit. So going to be kind of curious to see how that plays out now, especially with the new drone guy. Let's hope nothing happens to him.
The new drone, they brushed over that one.
It's going to be like
quick.
new drone guy.
It's the new drone guy.
It's going to be like the drummer in Spinal Tap. They always got to get a new one.
And I am worried about player 2222 for 149, which is the mom. 222 is the pregnant woman, and the father 333. Sorry, I forgot all the names already, but got their numbers. I am worried that the mom and son are probably going to have to take out each other, or they try saving each other, but they get taken out in the process. It's only coming down to one person. So none of these players, in my opinion, are going to make it. They're going to rip our hearts out. I don't even know why I'm trying to predict
You
anything.
think we're going to get the whole son standing there next to mom? And
sorry, mom.
Mom's got no. Son standing there next to mom. Son can't do it.
She does.
Mom grabs the hands and does the whole.
Maybe that'd be.
I can't see them having the son actually do it, but I could see them standing face to face, and mom grabs the hands.
Mom saying it's
and
okay.
Pulls,
I'll do
I
it.
could see that.
Save your life, and that'd be a brave thing for the mom to do if it's
or maybe our crew that went up the steps there, maybe they find the exit and the way out, and they hide, and the son just has to do the dirty work to somebody else we don't care about.
We should write our predictions down, because again, the folks have already seen all like 6 episodes, so they're I would assume you're anticipating to see how wrong we are on some of this stuff. But yeah, either way, I loved the first episode here. I'm just glad they picked up right basically from the moment. Gave us a little bit. Oh, and the organ. I really thought he was going to be donezo, but I'm glad that she kept him alive. She knew what she was doing by taking the shot at him. Got the doctor. And the way she dragged that out with the other dude there, I thought for sure he was going to get a shot on her, and it was going to like kibosh her whole plan. Because she didn't waste him right away.
Yeah.
And while everyone didn't have a weapon, she held it until she took off her mask. I was just, why aren't you just spraying right now and taking out all these guys? Except the doc.
Yep.
We've had enough shows where very important doctors should not go. Luckily, this doctor got to live a little bit.
I'm having a hard time pinpointing what show or movie it was, but I think I've seen before a situation where a doctor that was on the wrong side was threatened. If they go, you go. I can't put my finger on it, but it was cool. You know, I mean, talk about pressure. Like, hey, I know you don't agree with what I'm doing here, but your life depends on saving the person that I tell you to. I've seen it somewhere else before. You guys know how I
Yeah, well, the interesting thing with this game is I think that a lot of the folks in the red, they seem like they're really gung-ho to have the knife and to do it, right? But like you said, Oak, that's a very up close and personal thing. And I think it would be, well, this is an obvious thing to say, but I think it'd be easier to be one of the people in blue because all you got to do is run, hide, or find an exit. In red, you have to take somebody out. I didn't catch it, though. If a person in red fails, are they then taken out? I didn't catch that part of it. So
yeah, that's interesting.
I'm not sure
I don't know that I caught what happens with if red doesn't succeed.
They said it in here.
Yeah, I just didn't catch it. But nonetheless,
and they also said that, look, red can't take another red.
Yep.
But what happens if red is attacking blue and blue gets a hold of the knife and takes out red?
Right.
Is there any rules against...
Blue team must either find an exit or escape within 30 minutes.
Okay. We're going back over the rules here, folks. Or stay
hidden from the red team until the time is up.
Okay.
Yep, we knew that. And then, of course, asking about tag because that's kids.
Yep, they just got to find who's hiding.
Red team, they're all taggers.
Or
Got
within
30 minutes.
But is there if you don't here?
The red team must find the blue team and kill them.
Yep.
Okay.
If you fail,
you will be eliminated.
You will be
okay,
eliminated.
so you, as the red team, you have to do it. See that? I think there's a lot of folks in that red team who aren't built to do
If
that.
you fail
sort of
to
thing.
kill any opposing players,
Yeah.
okay, so that's the caveat. That threw me off a little bit. So it's the red team doesn't have to take out the whole blue team, but if you're on the red team and you don't take out anybody,
yeah, you got to do your part.
You're eliminated.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm glad that we went back and cleared that up. I figured that they probably had to, just given the circumstances of this game.
Yeah, these games now are designed to eliminate as many as possible,
the other
while still kind of giving them some.
Well, the other
tiny
interesting
outs.
thing about this is that the red team people, like, they only have to take one person out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as you know, we had talked about before, I think before we polished up our knowledge of the rules, is that if I'm on the red team, I hate to say it, but I'm just going to find the person who I think is the biggest asshole on the blue team, or the person who has the least feeling of personal connection, and try to take them out. Then I can just put my hands up and be like, I got my
part.
one. I got my one.
Player 100, the old man.
He's done.
Gotta be done.
Oh, he's been so slimy. He's been able to survive.
He's
though.
done so in the next episode with this game. But
okay, so the other thing is,
But again,
they
only
didn't-
5
They
episodes.
didn't. They said red can't take out red, but can red defend blue against another red? You know what I'm saying?
I would assume. Well,
You know what I'm saying?
remember, they got cameras everywhere, so
They
I
got
assume
the cameras everywhere. So if I'm red and I take my one person, like, hey, look, if that's mom, I'm taking my one person out. Then, although you wouldn't know where they were hiding.
No, you wouldn't. You'd have to
wouldn't know where
find
they were
them.
hiding.
Yeah.
You'd have to find them first.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
It's going to be wild.
I got nothing else. I can't wait for the next episode.
I could, you guys know me. I could sit here for another half hour. But what if? When really we could just get into the next one.
Yeah, absolutely. As you've all out there have probably binged the whole series and are miles ahead of us, we will catch up. So for Diamond Dave Damone, that's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This was Bad Medicine. That was Squid Game Season 3. Whew, see you back here next week.